imagine waking up tomorrow and realizing that your life isn't happening to you, it's happening because of you. Every thought, every choice, every action you take is either moving you closer to your dreams or further away from them. Yet, most people drift through life, blaming circumstances, waiting for the right time, or hoping someone else will fix their problems. But today, right now, is different. Today is the day you take back control. This isn't about luck. It isn't about waiting for permission. And it isn't about wishing things were easier. It's about making a decision, a commitment to step into your power, break free from fear, and to start designing the life you deserve. Because here's the truth. Nothing will change until you decide that enough is enough. And when you do, the energy, the focus, and the unstoppable momentum you unleash will transform everything. The moment you stop blaming the world for your circumstances is the moment your life begins to change. Most people spend years, decades, even pointing fingers at their parents, their bosses, the economy, society itself. But here's the reality. Every moment you give your power away, every time you blame something outside yourself, you hand over control of your life. And control is power. Without it, you are just drifting. Awakening personal responsibility means standing in the truth that your life is your creation. Not someone else's, not luck, not chance. You may not have chosen the cards you were dealt, but you choose how to play them. You choose how to respond, what meaning to give your experiences, and the actions you take every single day. This is where freedom begins, not in circumstances, but in the ability to respond consciously. It starts with awareness. Look at your life, honestly. Where are you settling for less than you deserve? Where are you tolerating mediocrity or making excuses? The minute you see it, you take the first step to change it. Responsibility is not about guilt. It's about empowerment. It's saying, I am in charge of my results. I am in charge of my happiness. I am in charge of my destiny. When you take this stance, fear loses its grip. Procrastination loses its power. And excuses crumble under the weight of your commitment. Understand this. Success isn't about waiting for the perfect opportunity or the perfect timing. Success comes to those who own their actions, who hold themselves accountable, who refuse to blame the environment for their outcomes. When you accept responsibility, you reclaim your energy. You no longer waste it on whining, complaining, or pointing fingers. Every ounce of energy you previously spent blaming others is now redirected to creating, to building, to taking decisive action. And the power of responsibility is compounded by results. The more you act responsibly, the more you gain confidence, clarity, and control, the more you commit to owning your life. The more life begins to reward you with opportunities, growth, and fulfillment. People are drawn to those who take ownership because they see strength, clarity, and vision qualities that inspire and create momentum. So start today. Stop blaming, stop waiting, stop rationalizing why life isn't fair. Step fully into your power. Make the decision to own your life completely, every thought, every feeling, every action. Because as long as you are willing to take responsibility, nothing can stop you. The moment you embrace this truth, you will no longer be a victim of circumstance. You will become the architect of your destiny, the author of your story, and the unstoppable force that creates a life of meaning, passion, and extraordinary results. Your mind is the most powerful tool you will ever possess. It can be your greatest ally or your worst enemy. Every thought you think, every belief you hold, every story you tell yourself shapes your reality. If you want to take back control of your life, the first battlefield is always in your own mind. Mastering your mindset is not an option. It is the foundation for everything you desire. Most people let their minds run on autopilot. They absorb negativity from the media. They replay limiting beliefs from childhood, and they allow fear and doubt to dictate their choices. But here's the truth. You have the ability to change those thoughts, to change those beliefs, and to rewrite the narrative of your life. The question is, are you willing to take responsibility for your own mental state? Are you willing to refuse the mental garbage that holds you back and intentionally feed your mind with what empowers you? Mastering your mindset starts with awareness. Notice the thoughts that dominate your day. Are they fear-based, scarcity-based, self-limiting, or are they empowering, expansive, growth-oriented? Once you see the patterns, you can interrupt them. You can question them. You can replace them with beliefs that serve you, beliefs that energize you, beliefs that propel you forward. Your mind responds to repetition, to emotion, and to clarity. That's why visualization, affirmations, and mental rehearsal are not just cliches. They are tools that train your brain to anticipate success instead of failure. Imagine yourself achieving your goals. Feel the excitement of victory, and your mind will begin to organize your behaviors and decisions around that reality. When you feed your mind with certainty, possibility, and power, your actions naturally follow. Remember this, external circumstances are neutral. It is the meaning you assign to them that creates your experience. Two people can face the same challenge. One will crumble, the other will rise. The difference is mindset. One sees obstacles. The other sees opportunities. One feels fear. The other feels fuel. One waits for permission. The other creates it. Mastering your mindset gives you the ability to choose how you experience every moment. And that choice determines the trajectory of your life. This is not a one-time exercise. It is a daily commitment. Guard your mind like the precious asset it is. Challenge negative thoughts. Embrace empowering beliefs. And consistently program your subconscious with clarity, focus, and certainty. When you master your mind, you no longer react to life, you direct it. You no longer drift, you navigate with purpose. You no longer feel powerless. You know that your state, your energy, and your focus are under your control. The moment you commit to mastering your mindset, your life begins to shift. Doors open, opportunities appear, and challenges transform into stepping stones. Because nothing in your outer world changes until your inner world does. Master your mind, and you master your life. Knowing what to do is useless without action. You can have clarity, passion, and vision, but if you don't take decisive action, your life will remain exactly where it is, stuck, frustrated, unfulfilled. Action is the ultimate equalizer between dreams and reality. It is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. If you want to take back control of your life, you must move beyond thinking and start doing boldly, confidently, and relentlessly. Most people fail not because they lack intelligence or talent, but because they hesitate. They wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect condition. Let me tell you something, there's no perfect moment. There is only now. The longer you wait, the more your life drifts away from you. Decisive action is about making a decision and committing to it fully, even when uncertainty or fear is present. It's about taking massive, focused steps every day toward your goals, no matter how small they may seem. Without fearlessness is incomplete. Fear is the mind's way of trying to keep you safe, but safety does not equal growth. Growth happens when you step into discomfort, when you confront challenges, and when you take risks that stretch you beyond your current limitations. Each action you take, no matter the outcome, creates momentum. Momentum is what turns ordinary effort into extraordinary results. Once you start moving, the universe begins to respond to your energy. Opportunities appear where before there was only doubt. Decisive action also requires clarity and commitment. You must know exactly what you want and why you want it. A half-hearted attempt produces half-hearted results. When your purpose is crystal clear and your commitment is unwavering, your actions become unstoppable. You do not wait for external validation. You act because your inner drive demands it. You become a force of nature, not because you are fearless, but because you are relentless. Remember this, action is a teacher. It gives feedback. It teaches you what works, what doesn't, and how to adapt. Every misstep, every failure, every obstacle is an opportunity to learn faster, grow stronger, and refine your approach. Waiting, planning endlessly, or overthinking only keeps you trapped in indecision. Decisive action propels you forward, even when the path is uncertain, because momentum solves problems that analysis alone cannot. So start now. Take one bold step today, no matter how small, and follow it with another tomorrow. Don't wait for confidence. You build confidence by acting. Don't wait for inspiration. It comes from motion. The more decisive action you take, the more control you reclaim over your life. Your dreams, your goals, your future, they are waiting for you, but they require one thing above all: action. Massive, courageous, unstoppable action. Take it and you take back control of your life. Fear is the single greatest barrier between you and the life you desire. It's invisible, yet it controls millions of lives every day. It whispers that you are not ready, that you are not enough, that the risk is too high. Comfort, on the other hand, seduces you with safety, familiarity, and ease. But here's the truth. Comfort zones are invisible prisons. They feel safe, but they suffocate your potential. Real growth, real success, And real fulfillment exists only beyond the borders of your comfort zone. Every moment you choose comfort over courage, you shrink. You deny yourself the chance to become more than you currently are. The people who achieve extraordinary results are not fearless, they are courageous. They feel the fear, acknowledge it, and then move forward anyway. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is taking action in spite of fear. The discomfort you feel is the signal that you are on the edge of your growth. Lean into it, and you will expand your capacity for success, for joy, and for mastery over your life. Breaking through fear starts with awareness. Notice the areas of your life where fear is dictating your decision. Is it fear of failure, rejection, or judgment? Whatever it is, identify it, name it, and face it head on. Fear only has power when you let it. The moment you confront it, challenge it, and act despite it, you take back control. The first step outside your comfort zone may feel small, but it creates momentum. Every courageous choice compounds, building confidence and resilience that propels you toward bigger, bolder actions. Comfort zones are not just mental, they are habits, routines, and environments that keep you safe but stagnant. To break free, you must disrupt your patterns, change your routines, set audacious goals, and take deliberate actions that push your limits. Growth is never linear. It is messy, uncomfortable, and at times painful. But the reward is extraordinary: freedom, power, and the ability to create a life that excites you. Understand this: fear is temporary, but regret lasts forever. The fear you feel now is nothing compared to the emptiness of looking back and realizing you never tried, never risked, never lived fully. Every successful person you admire has a history of embracing fear, stepping into the unknown, and refusing to settle for mediocrity. Their courage wasn't innate, it was a choice. Daily commitment to defy the comfort zone and pursue what truly matters. So start today. Do one thing that scares you. Speak up. Take that risk. Try that new path. Challenge yourself in a way that makes your heart race. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. Each step strengthens your courage, expands your boundaries, and transforms your life. Fear is not the enemy, it is the compass pointing you toward your greatest growth. Step into it, move through it, and watch as the impossible becomes possible. The life you desire is waiting, but it lives just beyond the edge of your comfort zone. Take the leap and take back control. Your future is not something that happens to you. It is something you create. Most people drift through life, reacting to circumstances, letting events and other people dictate the outcome of their days. But the most powerful people in the world don't leave their lives to chance. They design their future with intention, clarity, and unwavering focus. If you want to take back control of your life, you must start living purposefully, with your eyes on the life you want and your hands firmly on the steering wheel. Designing your future intentionally begins with vision. You must see clearly what you want, not vaguely, not someday, but with precision and passion. Visualize it in detail, how it looks, how it feels, and how it impacts your life. The clearer your vision, the more your mind and body will align to create it. When you commit to a vision, your brain starts recognizing opportunity, aligning resources, and focusing your energy on what truly matters. But vision alone is not enough. You must take deliberate action every day to bring it into reality. Intentional living is the practice of making choices that are aligned with your goals, not just reacting to what's in front of you. Every decision, every habit, every interaction should either move you toward your future or teach you something valuable along the way. When your daily actions are aligned with your vision, momentum builds and progress becomes inevitable. Setting measurable goals is a key part of designing your future intentionally. A dream without a plan is just a wish. Break your vision into achievable milestones. Map out the steps required and hold yourself accountable. Clarity creates focus, and focus produces results. When you know exactly what you want and how to get there, hesitation and doubt lose their grip. Your energy becomes unstoppable. And obstacles are no longer intimidating, they are challenges to navigate and conquer. Intentionality also means taking control of your environment and your influences. Surround yourself with people who inspire, challenge, and elevate you. Consume information, habits, and experiences that reinforce the person you are becoming. Remove distractions, negative influences, and unnecessary clutter that dilute your focus and energy. Every aspect of your life should support your vision, because your environment will either accelerate your growth or limit it. Finally, designing your future requires courage, persistence, and flexibility. Life will throw obstacles, setbacks, and surprises your way. But when you are intentional, when you have a clear vision and a line, action, you don't crumble, you adapt, adjust, and keep moving forward. Each step you take, no matter how difficult, compounds over time, turning dreams into reality, goals into achievements, and potential into extraordinary results. So decide today, stop drifting. Stop letting life happen to you. See the future you desire. Commit to it fully and take massive, consistent action every day to bring it to life. The life you've imagined, the life you deserve is waiting. Design it intentionally, live it passionately, and take back control of your destiny. The truth is this: your life is the sum of the choices you make, actions you take, and the meaning you assign to every experience. You are not a passenger, you are the driver. Every moment you wait, every excuse you make, every fear you feed is a moment you give away your power. But the moment you decide to take responsibility, master your mind, act decisively, confront fear, and design your future intentionally, everything changes. There are no limits except the ones you accept. The life you want, the impact, the fulfillment. The freedom is waiting for you on the other side of action, on the other side of courage, on the other side of commitment. Stop waiting for the perfect condition. Stop waiting for someone else to give you permission. The only permission you need is your own. Today is the day to step into your power. Today is the day to refuse mediocrity. Today is the day to take back control of your life. Stand up. Make that choice. Take that first bold step and keep moving forward. Because when you do, there's no force more unstoppable than a person fully committed to their own greatness. The life you dream of is not out there, it is inside you. Awaken it, own it, live it.